Hi there, I'm Colin. Cheers to you and cheers to me. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new song from Paul McCartney featuring Ringo. This might be the closest thing we get to a Beatles reunion of any kind in this day and age. The closest thing we recently got was the Now and Then video, which I reacted to on my channel. You can check it out. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And if it was pure nostalgia, I'm fine with that because that's where I'm at with this band. It's going on, what is it, 60 years or something like that. So I'm happy to get anything from them. I don't have any great expectations of great songs or great new albums. I'm happy if they come along. I'm happy to take a listen to. And generally, I won't react to something on the channel unless I have something positive to say about this. And it's Ringo and Paul, and it's an original song. So I'm going to listen to it. Now, there's a visualizer on the Paul McCartney YouTube channel. I think it's called a lyric video, which is an industry term for cheap music video, likely made somewhat by AI. But that's here nor there. Let's check it out. This is Paul McCartney, Home to Us, featuring Ringo Starr, Richard Starkey, on the Tone 98 point. I'm Bald.
But it was home to us, and you could be forgiven if you thought that it was rough, but it was home to us. The roses in the yard began to wilt and then they turned to dust, but it was home to us. We didn't worry where the road was gonna take us to. Time to make a fuss, cause that was all we knew.
Paul's voice sounds good.
The world around us wasn't safe, the place was falling down.
Ringo's does too, double track.
But it was my hometown, and it was home to us. The lady on the hill was drinking brandy, eating caviar, the perfect host. My mom was in the kitchen, washed the dishes in the sink, and then she burned the toast. The kids are in the alley playing ball until the sun goes down.
I like the walking bass line there.
That was my hometown, and it was home to us.
Jeff Lynne sounding bit there.
There wasn't time to make a fuss, cause that was all we knew. The place was
Yeah, it sounds like some ELO.
but that was my hometown. Yeah, and it was all I knew, cause it was home to us.
All right, well, I enjoyed that. I genuinely did. Couple cool things about that is both the vocals sounded pretty good. Paul's stuff in recent years, and this isn't a criticism, it's just a statement of fact, his voice has sounded a little strained at times. I was lucky enough to see him play live. I think it was 2017 or 2018 in Vancouver. I can't remember. I ended up taking my mom and dad, and they're divorced, but I took them both, and it was fucking magical. I sat with my mom in the nosebleeds, bought my dad a ticket, And my mom has vertigo, so it was hard getting her into the stands, but we sat there and enjoyed almost 3 hours of Paul McCartney. I'm shocked that she did not have to go to the bathroom, but I think she literally feared for her life on the steep staircases of the BC Place Stadium stairwells. And my dad, in typical dad fashion, he's no longer with us. But, I bought him a ticket to go see a Beatle. And his comment was, well, you can only really see him on the screen. And no good deed goes unpunished. But at that point, I thought his voice was pretty strong. And I followed some stuff live. And it sounds a little, it's not bad. It's not out of key. It's just a little tired and a little older, which is perfect. Like, look at me. I'm getting tired and old, and I'm half his age. It's not a criticism. It's just a statement of fact. But I thought that they double-tracked Ringo and Paul, and I thought Ringo's singing was pretty good. Maybe Paul staring at you in a room makes you sing a little better and puts you in key. I'm sure it would have an intimidating effect even on Ringo. But yeah, Ringo sounded good. He put out a new video a couple of weeks ago, actually, himself. And it was that Ringo sort of thing where, I mean, what does Ringo have to prove to anybody? What do either of these guys have to prove to anybody? But the singing just seems like, I'll give it a couple of takes. I'll give it a couple of takes, love. And then peace and fucking love. I'm out of the studio. But this sounded good. It was double tracked. There was like a nice little walking bass line, pretty clean drum sound. I'm not too sure if Ringo played drums on this, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. Let me know in the comments below, because I did read an article about this that said Ringo stopped by the studio to play some drums, and then Paul wrote this song. And I did read that it was kind of inspired by Ringo, who apparently used to get mugged when he was walking home when he was a young guy living in Liverpool. He lived in a place called Dingy or Dingby or something like that. But just a kind of story about Liverpool, really. And as a Manchester United fan, I love the Beatles, but I cannot stand Liverpool. So seeing those cocks up on the building here at the end, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that Copite scouse nonsense. But that's here nor there. This is about music, not about football. I enjoyed the track. I thought there was the little parts, the kind of background vocals sounded a little bit ELO, a little bit Jeff Lynne-like, which was kind of cool. There's connections more on the George Harrison side to Jeff Lynne, but I just kind of heard that in there just to my ear. And yeah, was it a great song? I don't think so. Was it better than actually some of the more recent stuff that Paul's put out? Yes. I'm looking forward to hearing the whole album when it comes out. I did check out the other single, wasn't really feeling it, but I did enjoy this. And I always have time to check out Paul's stuff, and I always stop by Ringo's stuff whenever he's putting something out, because they're Beatles, and I'm interested. I'm invested. I'm emotionally invested. And, this is a non-alcohol beer. That's how lame I am. But, Beatles goggles, right? It makes a crummy song look like a good song. So anyways, I've enjoyed that. And if you would like to come along with me on a journey, checking out music on my YouTube channel, please feel free to subscribe. And if not, that's okay too. Take care of yourself. We'll see you later.